Hello, 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 intuitive friends. Welcome back. Let's make sure that you guys can hear me. Welcome, welcome. All right, awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. I know you guys are still probably getting the alerts now, the notification now, but in the meantime, let me start off by saying hello to all of you. Hello, Daniela. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Ancestral Doorways. Jamie is here. She is my moderator for today. She is creating the list, so feel free to hop on the list with Jamie. Please note that these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I'm only focusing on the following. So, Daniela, take a look at everything that I wrote in the chat. I will be reviewing that now, but take a look at that so that you understand exactly what I'll be channeling for today, okay? Other than that, hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back. Today I'm doing a tarot live, tarot and oracle, of course, subscriber only, and I'm only focusing on ghosted. Okay, why did this person ghost you and so forth. Now, before I talk about the questions that I'll be focusing on today, please note that these are entertainment purposes. These readings are for entertainment purposes only, and there is a trigger warning. So if you feel that you are not ready or that, this may not be for you, that's totally fine. However, I do have a trigger warning there for you, okay? That being said, I'm only going to answer one question. I'll be channeling only one question, and it'll be about 5 to 7 minutes or so, okay? So you are to pick one of the following. Either why was I ghosted by, just give only the first name, or the first name initial, okay? I don't need anyone's full name. Please do not do that because, privacy reasons, okay? So why was I ghosted by, first name only or first name initial? Another question that you can select is, why has my past connection gone MIA in our connection? Or you can ask this last question, which is, why the silence between first name only or first name initial and I, okay? So those are the three questions. You are to select only one. I do want to remind you that I am not monetized by YouTube yet. So if you're interested in supporting my craft and my channel, please note my Venmo link is in the chat as well as down below in the description box. My legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. Today we have Ancestral Doorways. Jamie, she is my moderator for today. Also know that I also have Janice as my moderator. I don't know if she'll hop on, but if she does, obviously you'll be able to know who my moderators, my official moderators are, because they will come up with a highlighted blue color, and there'll be a tool right next to their name, okay? So let's welcome Jamie from Ancestral Doorways. And of course, if you feel that you are interested in starseed readings or pick a card or anything having to do with astrology, Ancestral Doorways has amazing services on her channel, as well as in her services, website. So please feel free. That is where I go to get my astrology readings. So just that tells you a lot. That being said, let's hop on. If you are interested, MIA is a person who's, oh, I just saw Delamala. MIA is a person who's been missing. Like they've just been missing. Like all of a sudden they're talking to you and all of a sudden you never hear from them. They're ghosted you. That's basically what that's about. Okay. All right. So let's start with Jamie. Jamie, if you could please just give me either the first initial or the first name or initial or nickname, however you want, whatever you want to do, of the person that you want to know that's ghosted you. And then the question that I'll be channeling is, why was I ghosted by so-and-so? Okay. So if you could do that for me, sis, I'll be more than happy to give you a reading. Just so you know, if I do give you a reading today, I will be coming back up tomorrow or maybe even later on tonight. Maybe I'll do a really late reading. You won't be able to come back and ask again at a later time, okay? So I'll definitely keep a list here. All right, so B. All right, so perfect. Ancestral doorways. Your question is, why was I ghosted by B? Why was I ghosted by B? And while I'm doing this, intuitive friends, you can take a look and read in the chat so you could know what are the other questions you can ask. But if you're in doubt, this would be a very good question to ask because it's going to give you more details. So why has B ghosted? I write the questions and then I forget. Why was Jamie ghosted by B? Why was Jamie ghosted by B? All right, let's see what's coming through here. They have here healing from heartache. What I'm getting here for you, Jamie, is that this B person may have decided to either stop communication or ghosted because there was something here about his or her or their emotions. Okay, their emotions feeling a little bit out of sorts. Okay. I'm feeling here this person may have had to either was going through a healing process, had maybe something in their love life that wasn't ready to receive, wasn't either ready to receive or wasn't ready to either have a connection or have a relationship. I feel this person was still in the process of healing something, whether it's healing something from their past, from their childhood, from a connection in their past or recent past. But there was something here that was a bit what I want to say, and it's interesting because the word that came in, fractured. There was something here that may have been fractured emotionally here within this person. Now, this may not have anything to do with you. It may have to do with this person. Because that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on the energy of the person who has ghosted here. So there may have been here. Interesting. You know what I just noticed here? I literally have had these decks. I've had this deck for such a long time, and I did not notice it until right now. There are 3 hearts here. There's 1, 2, and there's a 3rd heart here. This person could have, I'm going to bring it closer, so I don't know if you could see it, but there's 1, 2 hearts here on the wing and another heart on this wing. And I'm not kidding you, I've never noticed it until right now. So it was highlighted for me. There could have been here a 3-party situation in regards to this person with the letter B. And there could have been kind of like, who do I choose or which way should I go? Okay, this person could have had a 3-party situation. that could have been a person or another energy. So very interesting. I've never noticed that. That's so funny. All right, let's get here. Look at that. Rigid. Okay. This person had some type of emotional barrier. Okay. Whatever this situation may have been, or this connection, this partnership or friendship, however this may have, oh my gosh, you know what I'm telling you, I'm seeing things. These are my guys. I don't know if you could see that, but that looks like a little heart right there, right where that raven is. I don't know if you could see it. I'm trying to, there you go. Interesting. There's one heart there. Yeah, this person, it's not an actual heart. It's actually the space between the rocks, but it's a heart. I feel that this person may have had this kind of like an emotional blockage. This emotional blockage may have been here kind of conflicting with this person's movement or emotional evolvement or growth having to do with you, Jamie. Okay. Now, what's interesting is that, remember that I was talking about the three hearts. There are two hearts here and there's one heart here. And I was talking about the three-party energy. This crow or raven has the number 30. If we take away the 0, again, we have the number 3. There may have been a third-party energy here. It could have been a person. It could have also been their self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, but I'm getting more of a person rather than that. And it's as if there was a decision that this person needed to make, whether it was the decision to open themselves up to you or open themselves up to the other person or open up the possibilities. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through. All right. Let's see. Who is this B person who ghosted Jamie? What's going on here? Look at that. Old school, outdated, replaying events over and over again. Okay. So this person thought long and hard. And although this is coming across as, yes, this person ghosted, but this person had the time to really evaluate their step. It was something that whatever decision, obviously this person, decided to ghost, but the decision to ghost or to just separate or move or go in another direction was something that they had thought about over and over again. It was not a decision based on impulse. It was a decision based on something that they were thinking about and made a decision on. Okay. And there may have been memories here connected with you and this person or this person and you. So it's as if they had to think about those memories, those times together, that connection, that friendship, the partnership, the, intimate, whether emotional intimate or physically intimate, however intimacy may come up in regards to this person, but they had a connection here, it seems, with you in the past or recent past. And it's as if they had to weigh their options. And I'm feeling here this person may have had a third party. Look at that. Clarity and truth was right behind it. Beautiful rose there. Yeah. The sword and the rose. Remember that I just said that whatever they did fully, intentionally focused on making a decision, and exactly what I just said, validation, confirmation, have clarity and truth. This person went into this decision knowing very wholeheartedly that they were going to make a decision before ghosting or moving away. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. For those of you who are joining, welcome, intuitive friends. Please take a look at the chat. Let Jamie know if you are interested in a reading so that she can add you to the list. Whoa, look at this. What popped out of the deck? There's a lot here. But let's see. They have the Hermit. Remember that I just said validation confirmation yet again. This person didn't just up and leave or up and go. This person had time to clearly think about what they were going to do. They have the Hermit in Tarot. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. There was some sense of introspection, some sense of soul searching here before moving in a different direction. They have the Page of Swords. Remember that I said here, this could have been a third party situation. Exactly. This is validation confirmation. This was a third party situation. We have 3 people here, okay, on this Page of Swords. This is a more contemporary deck. 3 of Swords, 2 people here, 1 person here, listening, eavesdropping, gossip, being curious. Again, I feel that there was here a third party situation. 8 of Cups, exactly what I just said, validation confirmation. This person decided to emotionally disconnect because they made a decision. They walked away from the connection. And I feel that the reason that they walked away from the connection is because there was someone else within this connection. Okay? There was someone else within this connection, and they had to kind of choose which of the two, and then they decided to move in a different direction. They have the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Remember, I said this before, and I'll say it again. I got that information here. It came down very clearly. This was not a spur of the moment decision. This was a thought out decision. Virgos think very clearly, very methodically about what they're going to do. And with the Page of Swords, there was a sense here of the little voice in their head here. Should I go in this direction? Should I go in that direction? They were very emotionally guarded, or they kept their thoughts to themselves. I know it says Page of Swords, and that's usually may not be, but there's something here that gives me the sense of this person being super guarded, which again, validation confirmation here with rigid, okay? This person is holding this notebook and this sword to their chest while they're overhearing 2 people talk or have communication. Again, I'm getting third party. 8 of Cups, emotionally disengaging. Okay. Making way, leaving behind, emotionally disengaging from the connection. Jamie, I hope these messages have been insightful. And thank you so much for your help here with being the monitor today. All right, up next, we have Daniela. Hello, Daniela. Welcome back. I'm going to take a look here. Why was my past connection with... All right, hold on. I just have to do this because I can't see. All right. Why was my past connection with Dule gone MIA? All right, perfect. MIA, silence, same thing. Okay. No worries. We'll take a look at that. All right. So welcome, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget, if you are interested in a reading, just let Jamie, Ancestral Doorways, know that you are interested in a reading. And today I'm only focusing on the ghosted reading. What does that mean? Someone that you were talking to, having a connection with, just disappeared into the sunset. They just stopped communicating for whatever reason. So today we're going to find out a little bit more, dig a little deeper here with these 4 decks, as much information as can come through in regards to that specific question. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And if you're interested in contributing to my channel or donate to my channel, please feel free to do so. No obligation. My Venmo link is in the chat as well as down below in the description box. Okay. All right, let's take a look here, Daniela. Why was your past connection? Why did they go? Why did Dule go MIA? Missing in action, ghosted. Woo! Something flipped over. Holding on way too tight. I feel here, I'm going to show this to you first. It says strangely lonely, holding on too tight. So this person, this could go either way because I'm getting two storylines here. So I'm going to give you both. All right. I'm getting that this person, and by the way, this person is tilted to the left-hand side. So again, here looking or at least tilting their body, and this Celtic or Celtic cross here is towards the left-hand side. I feel that this person was holding on too tight to either something from the past or recent past, or they may have felt that you were holding on too tightly to something within the connection. So this could go either way. Okay. I do feel here that strangely lonely. Okay. This person may have either felt that you were holding on too tightly to the connection, and there may have been a feeling here, a feeling a little bit constricted, feeling as if there was a little bit of micromanaging, or just maybe this person was not ready for the next step in this connection. They may have misunderstood perhaps the clarity that you were seeking in either defining something within the connection, or this energy here of like, I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready for this next step. Okay. And they were holding on to maybe a past connection or past situations that were not allowing them to evolve in their connection with you. Okay. Is how this is coming across. Let's see what else is coming through. They have here focus. Yeah, they may have felt like there was a lot of focus on either settling down, committing, or a next step in this connection. Okay. I feel that they may have had, like I said, again, two cards here. By the way, same hairstyle here between the two people here on this card, and both redheads, which is very interesting. Talk about validation, confirmation. I feel that this person was very focused on something else. Their focus was on something else or on someone else. So that could be either one. I'm not getting three-party energy, but I am getting some type of mirroring. I mean, what are the chances of two different decks? Look at that. Two different decks having the same number, 1717. Okay? So there's this sense that this person, I mean, look at this, 1717. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8, 8. So there may have been, this person may have been a life path number 8. There may have been something connected to the month of August as well, because August is the 8th month of the year. Okay. And what's interesting, I'm also getting 8 as the strength card in tarot, which is ruled by Leo. So I'm also getting fire. Okay. Not only by that, but also because the 8th card in the tarot deck is by that. There's something here about either them being focused on something from the past or recent past. There's something here about holding on too tight. This could have been even them. This could have been, them wanting to hold on to something here. Maybe hold on to their freedom. Maybe hold on to something. But I'm definitely getting fire energy. I mean, listen, she's a redhead, and I'm getting, fire here with this bow and arrow. I mean, listen, I'm gonna even say this. There may be something connected here to Sagittarius because of that archer. Okay. So there could be here some type of fire element being very specific here in regards to this connection. So whether this person was a fire sign, or they have a lot of fire in their astrological natal chart, or there was something of importance that may have happened during the fire element months. And what do I mean by that? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's something here connected to that. All right, let's take a look here. We have date, okay? Meeting someone new, setting a date online. This person could have been either talking to other people online. This person could have been messaging people, talking to people, getting online. I feel this person could have had other prospects or other avenues of meeting people or getting to know someone. You know, I feel this person had multiple options, though. I don't feel it's like one specific one. I feel that this person was more, I'm getting here like casually dating, or it was casual until it felt like it was a little bit too restrictive for them. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, the next person who's on the list, please get ready because I'm almost done with this reading, okay? Let's see. I'm going to read all the comments as soon as I'm done with channeling because I cannot do both. It will throw me off completely or at least partially. All right, last but not least, what do we have here? 10 of coins. This person, 10 of coins with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person was very much focused on, listen, I would even say that this person may have been very focused on their career also. There could have been something here connected to either their family or things being very serious on your end because either you have a family or I'm getting like children involved. So I don't know if this person had children. But there could have been here kind of like, if it goes more than casual, then two families would have had to meet. And if they already met, there's again this sense of like not ready to take it forward more than where it was, is how this is coming across. Okay. Another thing that I'm getting here energetically is this person could have been very much focused on their career also. That could have been the case. I mean, they were very much connected. They were very much focused on their career. And if you look at this Celtic statue here, the circular thing, it does look like the coins, like the Asian coins, Chinese coins, which focus on either something valuable they were hanging on to, or they were very much focused on their career. And that could have been the situation here. Daniela, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much. All right, let's see what's going on here. Della Mala. Okay, Della Mala says he is Aries and I'm a Sag. We're both fire. Okay, that makes sense. 1 August was when we met. Oh, look at that. It came through because I told you I was getting here the number 8, August, the month of August. So thank you so much for the validation confirmation. All right, so next question here is Yvette. Yvette. Okay, so Yvette, we're going to say, why did David ghost me? Okay. So if you're not very clear on what the questions are, please take a look at the chat. Again, I'm only doing one question, and it's about that person ghosting. And then I'm going to head to the next question, okay? Thank you so much. If you want a private reading, you're more than welcome. If you feel like you want more, no problem. Down below in the description box, I have my how to, if you want to book a private recorded 20-minute reading, okay? All right, let's take a look here. Yvette, why did David ghost me? Why did David ghost me? All right. Let's find out why did David ghost you? All right, let's see what's going on. David, a time for spirit. David needed, okay. I feel here David needed some time to recollect his, to recalibrate himself. David may have had or may have been going through a lot. Whether this was from his past, his recent past, whether it was that he had a breakup, separation, or divorce and was moving on with his life, thinking that everything was fine. But in reality, there may have been some type of emotional baggage, emotional situation. This doesn't always have to mean a breakup, separation, or divorce. This person, David, could have been going through a lot, maybe through career, maybe with family, maybe there was a transition, okay? Oh, you're welcome, Daniela. Thank you so much, my dear. But there could have been some sense of transition that he was going through that was not allowing him to be able to connect in the way that would have been fruitful or would have been good for the connection. Okay, because I feel that he still needed some time to get himself together. Okay. It feels like this person was going through a lot, whether the a lot was mentally, whether it was emotionally, whether he was just going through a period. We all have those peaks and valleys, and he was just going through it. Okay. And that's how this is coming across. There was a need for internal peace. And because he did not have that either mental peace, spiritual peace, emotional peace, or internal peace, he could not give from his cup. Okay. He also has here, trick or treat, we are here. Look at that. There's a skull right behind this person here. Okay. Then you have something else here. Okay. A person in the jack-o'-lantern. Okay. And this person is caught in the middle. Look at this. This person is caught in the middle between these two things. So again, I feel that there were a lot of things that were happening that happened before you. It may have had nothing to do with you. And I don't feel that this had anything to do with you. I feel that this person was coming in with baggage. There could have been baggage from the past or recent past, obviously with the skull. There could have been a connection, breakup, separation, or divorce. Maybe a connection. But I feel there was multiple things. It wasn't one thing. I'm feeling there were different things here. And again, there's this feeling like he was stuck in the middle. Okay. Whether he may have told you or not, I don't know, but he was going through some unexpected changes here. And they weren't easy for him. Okay. And remember, sometimes, not everyone is open to sharing that type of vulnerability. If he did, that's fantastic. If he did, and you were kind of like, I think it's just a story. I'll tell you this right now. It wasn't. This person really was going through something. And this person wasn't in a great space. It was like maybe the connection felt good, but it wasn't the right time. So this was more of a time situation. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through here in regards to this person. Because I'm getting here, like you may have thought, because it's coming like very deeply here, like you may have thought like, yeah, this person was lying. And I'm telling you now, this person wasn't lying. He really was going through something here. So there you go. Let's see what else is coming through for David. Although I feel like I got a lot here with the first deck, but let's keep rolling and see. Yeah, letting go. Exactly. Validation, confirmation. You see all those butterflies? And remember that I said it's not one thing. I said this, top of the reading. Validation, confirmation. This letting go were several things. There's a lot here having to do with butterflies. So there were a lot of cycles that needed to end, things that he had to resolve. He needed to tie loose ends. Okay. All right, let's see. He wasn't stable. He wasn't stable. And it's not about, I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe it would have been financially too. But I'm getting that there was like an instability here, Yvette. There was an instability, whether this instability was financial, emotional, mental, not feeling right, not feeling this was the right time. There were several things. It wasn't just one. Okay, this person has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I mean, you're not going to believe this, but you're going to believe it obviously because you're watching live. When I tell you that my guides are legit accurate, they're accurate. Look at this. 43, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. And you have this person in this like meditation. And look at this. 7 butterflies. I told you there were multiple things here this person was going through. Okay, it wasn't just one. They were going through a lot. That's why this person ghosted. All right, let's see what else is coming through. The next person who's up next, get ready because I'm coming to you in a few minutes. Coffee, meeting, talking, savoring the moment, felt elevated, building friendship. Remember that I said that I feel that the emotions were there? I feel that the emotions were there. I feel this person really did want to continue to talk to you, to connect, and, you know, to get to know you. If they were getting to know you, you getting to know them. I feel casual. Casually, it was okay. More than that, I don't think so. You know what I mean? I feel that this is more of like, I was going through a lot. You may have come in an unexpected time. The chances are they weren't expecting to see you or meet you or something, where they didn't expect their emotions to get, elevated to something else. As long as it was casual, it was good. But the moment that it required more of them, they really weren't ready for that. Yeah, this person had, listen, 7 butterflies, and it goes and matches with this card over here about meditating. This person was juggling with a lot of transitions, or transitions that were like super intense. It's like, what I'm seeing clairvoyantly, a person oh my God, it's like, dealing with this fire, and then something else pops up, and then dealing with this, and then something else pops up. And it's like that type of energy, like being all over the place. Last but not least, let's see what's coming through. Now, remember, intuitive friends, that I do a reading for you today. If I come on later on, you can't, have a question asked. Okay. So if you want to invite your friends, feel free. Ooh, interesting. This wanted to come out and then did not. 3 of Cups. Yeah, this person was David was more into kind of like being the social or social butterfly, but nothing too serious, because there were some things here that David needed to take care of. Okay, is how this is coming across. Last but not least, let's see what's coming through. 8 of Swords. Exactly. Look at this. This person had a lot going on. This David character had a lot going on. This person was like literally just a lot on their mind. They felt a bit trapped in their own chaos or in their own emotional baggage situation. They may have had even self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, like, just these kind of like, this was either in reality limiting them to connect, or it was in their head, like they really couldn't connect. Okay. So very, very interesting here. Yeah, this person was very much in their head. There was a lot going on. This person was very conflicted. All right. And they had drama going on too. So, you know what? I know chances are sometimes we're like, man, I felt this was like a good connection. And I feel that this person did feel that this was a good connection. Cup of coffee here. I think the conversations were good. I think the vibe may have been, right. But there was something on here that wasn't. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, you're very welcome here, Yvette. Yes, VY, you can definitely get on the list. Ancestral Doorways will place you on the list here. VY, please take a quick read at the chat, and it'll show you exactly what I'm going to be focusing on in the reading. So Yvette, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, your friends, family, loved ones. I will be doing this reading again. So let your friends know to subscribe to my channel so they could get a free read whenever I come back on, okay? And if you would like to, there is no obligation, but if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so at the Venmo link that's in the chat or down below in the description box. Also know that if you guys have someone that you know that is in Aries, I do have a happy birthday Aries reading drop on my Patreon shop. So take a look at that as well. All right. Thank you so much, Yvette. Yvette wrote, this reading gave me a lot of confirmation. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm happy that it did. All right. If you would like a reading, yeah, that's my okay. Okay, so Della Mala wrote, Lex, may I ask another time you are on for my friend of mine that just disappeared and ghosted me for no reason and hurt my feelings a lot. I thought she would be my best friend. Of course, you could come back on at another time, but what I'm doing is that I want to give other people a chance. So you're gonna have to hold on that question for a bit. All right. And, next time I'm not going to promise that you are because I want new people to get a chance. Okay, Daniela. So I'm not going to be able unless there's like no one. And then, of course, I will. But again, I'm just doing, one person, one read, and then a lot that gives me, an opportunity to give more people who haven't had readings with me to actually have a reading. So we'll see. Okay. We'll keep that in the back burner. We'll see how the flow is. But feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, okay? All right, Selena. Selena's question is, why does SR go MIA in our connection and then comes back? Okay, so that's I call that a peekaboo. You know why peekaboo? Because sometimes you see them and sometimes you don't. All right, Selena. So let's find out, what is this like? I'm ghosting, but not ghosting, but ghosting. Hot and cold energy coming from here. Okay, so let's see. SR. Why is SR doing this hot and cold energy with Selena? Thank you so much, Daniela. His name is Steve. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Selena. Yes, Daniela, yeah, let's see. Okay, because sometimes I get on and I think I'm gonna have like a really long roster and I don't. So if it's something like that and I don't have anyone, yeah, we can do that. But thank you so much. All right, so let's see, Selena. Why does SR or Steve go MIA in our connection and then comes back? So hot and cold energy. What's going on here? Sounds like this person is playing games, but let's find out why. All right, look at exactly what I just said. This person is, it says Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. The reason this person comes in and out is because they know they can. That's why they do it, because they know they can. Because you're going to entertain the drama. You're going to entertain this hot and cold energy. You see what I'm saying? So this person knows I can wear a mask sometimes, and then sometimes I take off the mask. This person is devious. This person is not a straight shooter. This person is doing what he is doing because you pay attention to it. You add fuel to the fire. Because I guarantee you, if you block this person and didn't speak to them again, that would be dead, done, and over with. But this person knows they can do that. You know, if I do that, if I get a rise out of Selena, then I know she still cares. So that's why this person does this. Okay. They like coming up unexpectedly, and they like leaving you up in the air unexpectedly, because they know that you're going to tolerate the behavior, and you're in a way codependent of that behavior too. That's why this person does it, because they know they can get away with it. Okay, Selena? This person knows all they need to do is act a certain way, and you fall right back into how they want you to behave, or how they want you to handle something, or that, you know, just by talking to them, like you're going to give this person attention, and they know it. And so they play with your emotions. They play with it. Look at that. It's a person holding a masquerade, merry masquerade, drama. Why does he do this? Because he knows he could get a rise out of you. He likes the drama. Drama equals attention. Okay? You'll drop everything, or you'll do whatever it is that you need to do, and you'll focus on that. You focus on that energy. That's why it keeps coming back hot and cold. Let's see. What else is coming through, Selena? About Steve. Yeah, look at that. It's lust. Sometimes, oh, and forbidden. You know, like I said, this person likes the drama, and listen, this person knows that you are very much attracted to them. All right, let me just put it that way. This person is playing with your emotions because there's still feelings that you have with the Steve person, and Steve knows it. He knows it. This is Steve, and this is you. This person knows that you have that he has this effect on you. So what does he do? He plays on it. He plays on the energy. So when he needs an ego stroke, or when he just wants attention, he knows that you'll give it to him, because he knows that all he needs to do is bring the drama back, and you'll fall right back into the game. Okay? I'm going to call this man the puppet master. Okay? The puppet master. Look at that. And you know what? And look, he has forbidden. And when he doesn't want to deal with it anymore, when he's done playing the games and the shenanigans, guess what Steve does? He plays with your emotions, and he closes the door back up. Now all of a sudden you can't speak to him for a couple of weeks, couple of days. And then when he wants the attention again, he knows exactly what he needs to do, what button to push, and what to say, what to do for you to go back into the, oh, you know, but because I love him, because I care about him, because of the emotion, the lust, the passion, you fall right back. And what does he do when he gets his, you know, energy filled of shenanigans? Then he closes back the door. This is a game. So letting you know now, Selena. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. The games people play. Now remember, people play games if you allow them to. The moment you say it's over and that we're done with playing the games, trust me, energies shift. see what else is coming through here in regards to Steve. Yeah, picture. Yeah, there we go. When I need a little bit of, let me see how Selena's doing. Let me look at some pictures. Let me just reach out. I'm a little nostalgic today. I feel like opening the door back up again and starting the cycle. So this stems, and what did I say, Selena? What did I say? I said this a little while ago. You're codependent on this behavior. You're codependent on this behavior. He depends on your reaction, and you depend on him coming back and doing the same thing over and over again. This is a cyclical action here. Okay? This is a cyclical situation, and this is going to continue until one person has the high self-esteem of putting the foot down and saying, we're done. I'm no longer going to allow anyone to be a puppet master in my life. Until that decision isn't made, this cycle is going to continue. Let's take a look at what else is coming on. All right, let's take a look. Last but not least, Steve, what's going on with you? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. What's up next? Six of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Okay. Remember that I said this person is going to continue this? They're going to continue doing this because they're very successful at getting what they want out of doing this behavior. So this codependent situation that's going on between the both of you will continue to happen. Like I said, why? Because he's successful. He gets what he wants when he does this. You give him what he wants, whether it's that you stroke the ego, whether it's that you argue, and hey, argument is attention, whether you fall back into the, oh, well, because I love him, or because he loves me, or because I think he does, or because... So that's what happens. But guess what? He has the Knight of Wands. This person doesn't want anything other than something casual or something, not very 100%. They just want to come and go. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. I do see a lot of people in this Wheel of Fortune. Now, granted, Wheel of Fortune is improvement, right? Fate, destiny. There are times that when he wants to improve something, or when he needs his fix on ego stroke, or he needs some type of validation, or he just doesn't want you to move on with your life. Okay. He pops up. Oh, let me, or if there may be something like that's moving in your direction, he wants to pop up. Okay. So, wow, very, very interesting reading here for you. I hope these messages have been insightful for you, Selena. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And if you feel that you can, and it's no obligation, if you would like to donate to my Venmo, to my channel through Venmo, please feel free to do so. The Venmo link is down below, and it's also in the chat. All right, awesome reading here. All right, let's take a look at what's coming up next. Who is up next? Let's see. Who does my sister have? VY is up next. Okay, VY. Y has my past connection, K, gone MIA in our connection. All right. VY, welcome. And I want to welcome each and every one of you, my intuitive friends. Welcome aboard. After this reading, I'm going to write a list of all of you who've gotten a reading today. The only thing I want you to do is just send it to a friend. Send my YouTube channel to a friend and say, hey, listen, I got a reading here. Come and check out the channel. All right. Who knows? Maybe they will get a free reading as well if they subscribe. All right, VY, let's take a look here. Why was my past connection with K gone MIA? All right, let's see what's coming through here. VY, welcome. Hey. Oh, I see our usual gang here. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, her name is Kay and connection was a friendship. Oh, okay. If you are a new subscriber, let us know so we can welcome you. All right, let's see. VY. Ooh, VY, 2 things came up with K. Okay. So we have strangely lonely, holding on way too tight, and love is strange. Okay. I feel that K, there's some sense of a barrier here emotionally for K. Okay. I'm getting like there's like some type of like emotional barrier here with K in herself, like this person by themselves. Okay. This person themselves. There may be here some past situations, circumstances, or events. Oh, welcome to the new subscriber. Let's welcome our new subscriber, VY. What I'm getting here, VY, with K is that there may have been things from the past or recent past that were troubling, that they were, I'm also getting someone who, wow, I'm getting a lot here for this person on just these 2 cards. Number 1, I'm getting some type of self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Someone who may feel a little bit inadequate or, like when you give someone a compliment, right? And you really genuinely give them a compliment because, okay, like for example, right? You give someone a compliment, you're like, wow, you're very attractive. And the person just doesn't believe it. They just don't believe it, right? They're like, no, oh, you're just saying that, whatever, they don't put like hold a lot of weight to the compliment. And I feel like I'm getting this energy from this person. I'm getting like, this was a person that it was difficult for them to accept a compliment. It was difficult for them to accept love or accept whatever someone poured into them because they may have had some type of self-confidence issues here. Okay. They may have felt different. There's this feeling of like, I feel different. And this is the energy that I'm getting. I feel like I'm different than other people. I'm getting this kind of hermit energy with this person. Even if this person was happy-go-lucky on the outside, but internally, this person was like either shy, they felt self-conscious about something, they felt inadequate about something. I feel, VY, that maybe this person had issues with receiving love. Okay, like accepting nice things or a compliment or, you know what I mean? They felt inadequate for some reason. And again, this could be some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Let's see what else is coming through here for VY. I mean, for K. Sorry, for K. What's going on here with K? Yeah. It says, don't forget. And they have playful here. I feel that this person, again, it's coming across like friendship, okay, because of this playful. All right. So let me just bring this out so that I can tell you why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling with this energy. I feel this person, there was, again, it could have been friendship. It could have been playful. There could have been, this casual feeling here. But there was something that was difficult for this person to be vulnerable about. Okay, there were either emotions, thoughts, situations, maybe, and again, I'm feeling there was something here that was, very, I don't know. I'm feeling that it's just this person. There's something here about this person receiving love, being able to be open to the depth of a connection or a friendship here. And they have here this, like, I know it says don't forget, but there's this like wall, and it's a wall that's cracking but isn't cracked. You know what I mean? And this person's energy is coming across as like very, I don't know, they're like pushing themselves out of a situation here or an emotion. Let me see. I mean, I was going to say maybe there was something that was said that created the distance, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this person has like emotional blockages, There's like an emotional block with this person, but I'm not getting very specific what it is. I am getting, though, the sense of like a person who's like having difficulty accepting like compliments, a person who may not see themselves as highly as you saw them. You know what I mean? This person could have been intuitive as well. I'm getting here with this cat, which is interesting. But there's something here at the core foundation about them that wasn't, it was just difficult for them to receive love. But let's find out. I'm intrigued because there's like, it's not giving me a whole lot. This person is really guarded. Yeah, Phoenix. Something here in this friendship, connection, partnership, however this may be, there's something here that this person, it got them thinking. It got them thinking about something. It got them kind of like maybe even changing their mind about something. What do they have here? Interesting. They have pictures. I don't get stumped easily, by the way. But it's as if this person doesn't, there is something here. There's an energy of this person changing their mind. The only thing that could come across, and that's coming across, and listen, I'm just gonna tell you what's coming through, and you don't need to say anything, you don't need to put anything in the chat, but I'm just telling you, okay, what's coming through. I don't know if both you and this person were of the same sex, meaning you're a male, this person is a male, or you're a female and this person is a female, okay? I don't know. And I don't want to know. I'm just going to tell you. I feel this person, even if, or if it's opposite genders, right? However, I feel that there were feelings starting to develop here that were more than just friends. I feel that there were feelings here, even if it's the same sex. I'm just saying. And that's why I put my trigger warning, because I don't know what's coming through today. But I'm getting someone who was friends and who, for whatever reason, they felt inadequate in sharing something and talking about something. And it's as if they felt intuitively connected to this friendship, but there's like a taboo. You know what I mean? There's something, there's like, I hit a wall. I can't go beyond this friendship because of something, whether it's because both peoples are this, because both people are the same gender, because family, because of social class, because of religious beliefs, because I mean, I don't know, but I'm getting here this kadush. Like I can't go beyond this point with you, you know? And the thing is that this person feels very much connected to you. You know, it's coming across as someone who really, like, with now it's coming across that way. Man, it took me a long time to kind of connect with this energy. Tell you that right now. Yeah, it's like this person is closed off. It's like there's a taboo situation going on here. I'm telling you right now, that is the key piece here. There's a taboo situation here, whether it's religious, whether it's family, whether it's, listen, we're friends, but all of a sudden I'm feeling more than that. And again, you don't need to say anything, but if you felt that your friend was liking you or that you were liking your friend, however this may play out gender wise, I'm telling you, that's how this is coming across. This person, there's a taboo here. And it's big. I'm telling you now, it's big. This could be a religious thing. This could be a family thing. This could be a social class thing. This could be an LGBTQ plus thing. This could be, but whatever it is, it's a big stop here. And that's why this person decided to disconnect. Either they couldn't come and tell you what it was because it was again, this is like a taboo subject. You know, whether it's a cultural difference, also, there could be cultural differences here. But there was something that was in this person's mind, it was very taboo. It was very taboo. And the thing is that they care. They care. So it's not like they didn't care. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting someone who also feels, and that may be it, because imagine, just imagine, hypothetical, if it's a cultural, religious, family, social class, you know, gender situation here that is difficult to discuss. I mean, that's where I'm getting this block. You know, I'm getting an emotional block. I'm getting this person cares. So it's, they didn't leave because they didn't care. They left because they cared too much, which is quite interesting. That's what I'm getting here. All right, VY, let's take a look. Whoever's up next, please feel free to step right up. And again, please do not use the person's full name. You could just use either their first name or their first initial. VY, I hope this is making sense to you, because finally I was able to connect with what this was. It's like look, 4 of Wands. This person really cared and still cares, I feel. It's like you and them were very close and they felt very secure, stable, happy. It's like you understood them and they understood you. It's how it's coming across. You know what I mean? Remember that I said that I feel that this person still cares about you? This person still cares about you. There's just a big taboo situation going on here. I don't know what it is and I don't need to know, but I'm just saying, I'm picking it up, I'm feeling it, and I'm seeing it. You saw how long it took me to do your reading, right? Because it was like, I'm like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Give me more. And it's like, it's secret. It's, you know, it's behind the scene. This person doesn't want, you know, the K doesn't want this to be known. Okay. 4 Wands energy. Look at that. 3 of Cups also. Listen, don't be surprised if this person eventually wants to reconnect with you, because 3 of Cups is reconciliation and reunion, especially with this Venus in retrograde that's happening all the way to April 13th and Mercury on retrograde. I don't know, this person may be even thinking about you right now at this moment in time, but I feel this person does care about you. I feel that there was a very tight knit connection between the both of you. 4 of Wands, there was a lot of stability, happy times. Okay, you know, there may have been celebrations, there may have been just this friendship, but I feel it's a friendship that may have felt more to this person, and this person it wasn't ready to discuss what that may be. I do feel that there will be a reconciliation, or there may be a reconciliation in the future. Listen, this person could also be married or may have had a connection also. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't, I forgot. I should have mentioned that too, because the Four of Wands is marriage. So whether this person may have, been seeing someone very seriously and you didn't know, or, again, they may have felt that there was a very deep connection with you, because the Three of Cups is that reconciliation and reunion. All right. So if not now, maybe later on, if they're willing to break the ice here with you, So yeah, I hope this was helpful. My apologies if this took longer than what I expected, but this one was not an easy one to kind of pierce through the veil for, so to speak. All right. Thank you so much, VY. Feel free to share with your friends, family, loved ones, like-minded souls you feel that may enjoy and may find these messages on my channel beneficial. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, let's give a hello to Jamie, Ancestral Doorways. Let's say thank you. She is tirelessly adding people to the list. Thank you so much, Jamie. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at who is next. We have Jojo. Jojo, why has my past connection with Kay gone? He's inconsistent. Oh, thank you so much, VY. So happy that you stopped by. Thank you so much. I hope that you continue to stay subscribed to the channel. Take a look at the March readings, the April readings. There's a lot on the playlist, so go through the playlist. And I also have pick a cards, timeless ones. So you have a lot there to kind of take a look at. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, VY. All right, so let's see. Jojo, why has my past connection with Kay gone MIA in our connection? He's inconsistent and I always have to text first now. All right. All right, let's take a look, Jojo. What's going on here? Why has Kay gone MIA? Oh, another K. I just did a reading with that same initial. Why has K gone MIA? Let's see what's going on with K and Jojo. All right, let's take a look here. And wait, what is up with this card today? You see how much I shuffle, right? It's not like I don't shuffle. But this is the cameo appearance yet again. It says, strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. With tempting offer has a high price. Okay. So, Jojo, there may be something here that Kay may feel that you're very much emotionally invested in this connection or friendship. Kay may not be equally invested the way you are, or emotionally invested. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, there could be something here in the past or recent past that this person is hanging on to, whether it's the memory of something, whether it's something that they're dealing with, whether it's, they have a barrier, they're like emotionally not where you may be. Okay. There's this energy here that this person is just like a little bit emotionally disconnected right now. And I feel a lot of it is that there could be here a chaser runner dynamic. And you need to understand if there is, and I don't know, but I'm just saying, because I'm getting like chaser runner chaser dynamic here, where someone who's running or chasing, I'm sorry, the one who's chasing has fear of abandonment. The one who is running has fear of commitment. So that's something here to take a look at, because I'm getting here that there's a runner chaser situation here. Okay. There's something he's hanging on too tightly to. Okay. Or she, okay, whomever this is. They may be hanging on too tightly to words that were exchanged, maybe in an argument, in a conversation. Maybe this person keeps replaying that. Maybe here there's some sense of emotions, emotions being hurt here. Because I'm getting someone who just is hanging on to something that is valuable. So they're hanging on to like some words or some ideas that were said to them, and it hurt deep or it cut deep. Okay. And they're just like clinging on to dear life to what was said. Carnivorous fairy flower. A tempting offer has a high price. What I'm getting here is that whatever this, and again, in case those of you who are on don't know, we are in a Venus in retrograde. This is the time where if you have a connection with someone, you may feel the tension, okay? Venus is the planet that rules or influences love, romantic and non-romantic. It influences fertility, growth, and expansion. It influences romance. It influences finances. And the fact that Mercury is still in retrograde brings another element here to connections. So I'm feeling there was something that was said, spoken, okay, that really bit this person. It bit him in the ass. Sorry, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but hopefully I've been so far into the reading that it's not going to be caught. But something is biting this person in the rear, okay? Something was triggered here. Something was triggered. This person may be going through the Venus in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde. And listen, March is a very intense month. This person could be just really edgy right now. Like anything and everything sets them off, which is why this person has the Venus fly trap. It's like anything that comes their way, it's like, whew, they jump on it, and it's trigger. They may be in a place that's very sensitive due to the planetary shifts that are happening right now. And I'm not saying this gives a person the reason to be unkind or mean or whatever, or hurtful, but there's something going on within this person emotionally. And whatever it is causing this person to snap back, to be very snappy. Look at the Venus fly trap. That's what they do. And anytime like a mosquito or a fly comes on, they snap and they eat it, So friend or foe, they just get snap. So I'm getting this person having this very edgy type of energy where they can easily snap at someone, and whatever it was, it triggered them, and they kind of ran back to their little hermit cave, and they just have hung on to dear life to whatever was spoken or whatever argument was had or whatever was said the last time both of you saw each other. Let's see what else. I feel someone who's very snappy right now. Understanding, yeah. Understanding and beauty. Interesting, because I'm getting beauty as imperfections. And it's interesting because that's exactly what I wrote. When I meditated on this card, I wrote beauty and imperfections. This person is listen, I'm telling you right now, this person is feeling the influences of Venus and Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you right now. And guess what? The solar eclipse is coming up March 29th. And the solar eclipse is coming in Aries, which we are in Aries season. Aries season, if you know, listen, Aries, the sun went direct in Aries February 23rd, I want to say. Aries is a fire sign, okay? It's impulsive. It's impatient, it's impulsive on its con or weaker side. On its positive side, it's momentum, it's passion, it's drive. But if this person is like on the lower vibrational side of it, it's going to come across as this impatient, is going to be fiery, it's going to be a person who snaps easily. It's a person who right now at this moment in time is lacking the understanding or clarity here about how they should be regulating their emotions. Beauty and imperfection. Exactly that. So they're going through something here emotionally. I feel a person who is very sensitive right now. Let's see what else is coming through. They're definitely holding on to something. And whatever the something is not helping, because look at that poker face. Yeah. This person may start even acting like they don't care, but they do care. Just letting you know. Okay. Here's the rules. They do care, but they're going to act like they don't care. Okay. Yeah. There may be something happening in the back burner here. All right. There may be a third energy. I'm not saying that they're cheating. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is that I feel that there's something else behind this as well. So it could be, yes, Venus and Mercury in retrograde. Yes, those are a lot of planetary situations that are influencing this person's chart. You know, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. So if they have those placements on their astrological natal chart, then hello, things are going to feel a little bit extra for this person. Okay. So that's one factor, planetary shifts. Another factor here can be a third energy coming in between the both of you. The third energy could be work. The third energy could be family. The third energy could be responsibilities. The third energy could be someone grabbing this person's attention. Those are the choices. I'm not here to tell you what is what. I'm here to just explain that there could be a third energy creating an extra layer of stress here, however that may be. Okay? It could be, especially if this person has a child with someone else, it could be that someone else creating friction. Okay. It could be a family member saying the wrong thing. It could be a friend just creating some tension behind closed doors, behind the scenes, I should say. Okay. All right. What came up? Tower just flipped out of the deck all by its lonesome self. So there's definitely a shakeup this person is going through right now. Okay. The Tower card is some sense of revelation about something. Page of Cups, something that's going to catch someone by surprise here. All right. The Tower is ruled by Mars. There's going to be a solar eclipse in Aries on the 29th of March, a couple days away. Okay. Aries is ruled by Mars. There could be here some type of clarity coming in, all right, that is connected to this Mars situation that's happening. Okay. This here is something that we're not expecting. He's not expecting it. You're not expecting it. There's something coming up. However, because the Page of Cups is right behind, it could be a realization about how much there is still an emotional connection towards you. Okay. Because Page of Cups are messages. Okay. Cups energy is emotion. Okay. So it could be kind of realizing that you've been understanding and that you've been patient and that you may be right about whatever it was. This person is just being very stressed right now at this moment in time. Okay. So Mars energy rules the Tower. All right. Page of Cups, you have someone who's leading with the heart. And I don't feel this person may have been leading with their heart when they snapped at you or when they had an argument. And I'm saying snapped because of this Venus flytrap, because that's what the Venus flytrap does. It snaps. So there could have been here an argument. And this person allowed their short-temperedness, okay, to overrule their emotions. So they just snapped instead of thinking and feeling their way out of the situation. Okay. I hope these messages have been insightful, Jojo. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. And if you would like to add a donation to my Venmo, please feel free to do so. My Venmo link is down below and it's also in the chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this has given you some type of clarity in your situation. I feel this person, it will improve because of that Page of Cups, but there has to be a realization involved here. This person must come to their own judgment. And that's something that you need to be careful that you're not pushing. Okay, because if this person feels like you're trying to hang on too tightly to them, it's only going to create more friction. Okay, so will this realization happen? I feel that it will, but I feel it's something that they need to realize. They need to realize what they need to realize about your connection and about their feelings towards you in order for them to know how they're going to navigate in their connection with you. But I'm going to tell you this, Jojo, and again, you do as you please. I wouldn't be, trying to hang on to something or someone if they just need their time to assess certain things. Okay. So very, very beautiful reading here. This person needs time alone. Okay. This person doesn't want to be bothered right now. Not with those, not with everything that came out. Especially with those two cards. This person needs time to reassess things. Okay. Wow. All right. Thank you so much, Jojo. All right. So, hello, intuitive friends. Hello, hello. I hope that all of you are enjoying the messages. Give me 1 second. Let me do this because I haven't put up my my Venmo link here. So for those of you who would like to, here you go. All righty. Yeah, there we go. Yep, it's... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Let me remove this one. Remove. So I'm getting over a cold that I had. Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to put in my link there. For whatever reason, I can't do it. Hold on. So for those of you that are on, just so you know, the April readings are already on. So if you're interested in finding what's coming up for you, you can take a look at the April readings. And I also have, if you know people who are interested, give me 1 second. Oh, wow. For whatever reason, I can't find the link to put it on there, but it's in my chat and it's in my, sorry guys. I know I'm having you wait here. Okay. Let's see. We have Surabi, Edward G, and Dora, Saturn, and Celine. All right. So up next, Surabi, are you here, my dear? If not, I'm going to go straight up to the next person. And I think, Jamie, I think that okay, so we're going to put Alicia up there as well. Okay, hi Alicia, you're welcome. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, so here we have Sarabi, Edward G, daughter of Celine, and Alicia. Okay, so those are the next people I'm going to do a reading for. Sarabi, if you are here, Sarabi, we're waiting. All right, so I'm going to go to Edward. Edward, are you here? Intuitive friends, please remember that if you are not here when we call, I'm going to go straight to the next person, okay? Edward G, are you here? Okay, Edward. All right, Ed. All right, so Ed, what is the question that you selected? Or who's the person? Just add the the name here, or the initial. Who is it that we're looking for here in regards to no ghosting? Yes, daughter of Saturn, I see you here. Thank you. Okay, well, this is, okay, so Ed, just so you know, this is not a soulmate reading. This is about who you may have been talking to, and that person decided not to contact you again. So that's what I'm doing today. This is about why were you ghosted by someone? Why your past connection may have ghosted you? Why is there silence between you and someone that you are interested in? That's the type of questioning that we're looking for here today. So I'm going to let you think about that. Daughter of Saturn, do you know what your question is? Always remember, intuitive friends, first and foremost, I really appreciate that you guys come on. And that's amazing. Thank you so much for the support, because that means a lot to me. But always know that I have something different. Every time I come on, I'll try to do something a little different. So today it's all about the no contact people. Okay. Today is all about the no contact. Someone that there's silence between you and them, or you were seeing each other and then all of a sudden they decided to never contact you again, that type of energy. So I'm going to let you think about that, Ed, okay? And then just hop on, because then what I'll do is I'll pull you right after Celine, okay? So, Jamie, if you could rearrange that list for me, I greatly appreciate it. So we'll have Edward. I'm sorry. So then the list would now look like we're now doing daughter of Celine. And then Alicia is going to be right after. Then Surabi is going to be after. And then Edward G is going to be after if they're still interested in. Okay. All righty. So Celine, welcome. All right, so we're here looking. Oh, thank you so much. I just read. I appreciate you so much sharing your page. Okay, Edward. Well, thank you so much, Ed. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that next time, the next question that I bring up, it'll be something that you'll be interested in getting a reading. Okay, Ed? Thank you so much, my dear. Send my regards to your brother as well, my dear. Okay, so now we're in daughter of Saturn and Celine. Well, yes. Well, thank you so much, Celine, because this is a good one. If you do have pages in your like Instagram, Facebook, and you want to, share me on your page and share my Lexa Tarot link, please do so. By all means, the more the merrier. Thank you so much, Eduardo. Thank you so much, daughter of Saturn, sharing my page. That really is really cool. Thank you, my dear. Look at those beautiful emojis. Thank you, Eduardo. Send your brother my hellos, okay? I need to make what? I'm so sorry. I'm not understanding what this is saying here. Alrighty. All right, so let's take a look here, daughter of Saturn. What's going on here? Daughter of Celine's husband. What's the silence? What's the disconnect? What's the ghosting? The MIA, yeah. The ghosting. What is this? What's going on here? Celine and husband. Okay, let's find out what's coming through. Celine's husband's energy. Oh my gosh, this card. I kid you not. Do you guys see how much I shuffle? This card keeps coming out over and over again. Okay. All right. So no worries. There has to be a reason. I've always say that. There's always a reason. I had to bring out two other ones because this person is strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Okay. This person is holding on something that does not feel right to them. And they're using that as a wedge to move away from the situation, circumstance, or marriage or connection. Okay. You see clearly clairvoyance. There's something here that just doesn't feel right for this person again. I don't know what it is. We're going to find out. This person seems to be like not happy with things. This person is coming across as just having this grumpy energy, this like not feeling comfortable. You know, they're just like irritable. It's how it's coming across with grumpy red fairy. Be your true self. It's somehow, and again, I'm channeling their energy. okay, about what's there, why there may be a disconnect here. I feel this person, they're no longer feeling comfortable in the connection for whatever reason. Okay. They're just not happy. They're not feeling like themselves. They don't feel invested anymore in where they are in the connection. Okay. This may be something they feel intuitively. Okay. It may not be seen physically, but it may be intuitively. They just are uncomfortable. And I feel that the sense of uncomfortability may be, and again, this card just keeps popping up today. So for whatever the reason is, and maybe, you know what? It's so funny because I just heard Venus retrograde. Okay, so if this card wants to represent itself as Venus retrograde, so be it. It could be here something that there's this energy of the many either years together, the history together, the time invested over and over again. This person is holding on to something that has built up throughout the year. So something that has been feeling out of sorts in regards to this person in the connection. They may not have said something about it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But I'm getting someone who is quiet, who's keeping their emotions close to their chest and their feelings close to their chest. Okay. So whatever this is, it's a feeling. They just don't feel quite right anymore. So I don't know what the dynamics may be, and I don't need any information or details about it. But I can tell you this person energetically doesn't feel comfortable in the connection any longer, or right now in the connection. And it's coming across, they may be coming across as someone who's very brassy, someone who is grumpy, who's irritable, who's out of sorts. And let me tell you, this energy of Venus in retrograde, with Mercury in retrograde, with Aries season, with spring happen. There's just a lot happening in May. I'm sorry, in March. I don't know why I just channeled May for you. May could be a rough month coming up for you. I don't know why I said May. Never said May until, okay. In March, not May, but maybe there's something coming up for you in May. There's something here that this person just doesn't feel quite right about something. It's like 1 minute they're upset and 1 minute it's like I'm getting hot and cold energy here. Self-worth. Okay, so whatever the situation is happening here in this connection with your husband, there's self-worth issues coming through. So there may be this hot and cold type of energy. Maybe I'm grumpy, I lash out, I say something, I act a certain way, and then I go back and I realize that, oh man, I'm going to be left alone, I'm going to be by myself. I'm at an age where maybe I'm not, quickly, getting somebody right back, or the dating scene out there may be tough. So they come back and they do this, I'm getting runner chaser type of energy. And what I'm getting here with this self love situation is that I do see two hearts. Okay. Now I don't know what's going on in this connection. Okay. And I don't need to know. So we don't need to spill the tea on the chat. But there could be here him feeling, he could be feeling a certain way one moment and getting this sense of validation somewhere else in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Because I do see two hearts. This could also be situations, circumstances, or events that this person may have gone through in their childhood connected to love, or the way they love, or the way they accept love, or the way they see themselves and love themselves. So there could be some self-worth issues here, some self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, feeling inadequate, feeling like, if someone doesn't do this, then it shows that they don't love me, or they just have a problem with loving themselves. But there could be here another situation, interfering here with this connection. It's like, if I don't get my ego stroked here, then I'll go get my ego stroked elsewhere, type of energy, whether it be just talking to someone, whether it be, whatever that may be. The warrior. I'm feeling someone who's very not wanting to share how they truly feel about something. I'm getting wearing a mask. I'm getting someone who may be protecting their own emotions, feelings. Okay. They're very protective about their emotions. Very. So much so that it's kind of difficult to, for this person to open up. And it's like these self-worth issues, I feel, are what's creating this anger within them, or this resentment within them, or this I'm not comfortable. You know what I mean? But it's clear as day. This person just doesn't feel comfortable where they are right now at this moment in time. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a third energy coming in here. And that is because I keep looking at this winged seer. By the way, there is the number 12. 1 + 2 = 3. But I'm getting like this energy. There's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 sets of people looking. It's like 3 people getting some type of energetic downloads here about the situation, whether it's him, you, and something or someone else. But I'm getting that here with this card. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Why is this person silent, or MIA, or ghosting? All right, let's see what else is coming through. All right, day, go back out there. Yeah, this person may be getting attention from something else, maybe online dating, someone DMing them DMing someone, but I'm getting like social media situation here, or online situation coming across here. You know what I mean? This is someone who is, meeting someone new, talking to someone new. That's the energy. Yep. Look at that. Girl with a snake. Okay, so there could be this energy here of a third party. I knew it. Whether the third party is a person, a situation, or whatnot. But whatever it is, this person is like being charmed elsewhere by something. Something is tempting. All right, let's take a look here. Last but not least, whoever is next, please let me know. And I'm actually going to close the readings now. Let me close the session now. All righty. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, Alicia, you are up next. I want to say, let me see. Yeah, Alicia, you are up next. So Alicia, you'll be the last person unless Sarabi pops up again. All right, so let's take a look here. Celine, there's definitely, I'm feeling there could be a third party here, or there could be some distracting factor here. This person is like very much distracted by a new energy. Yeah, it's like, you know, their ego being stroked elsewhere in some way, shape, or form. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, we have here Queen of Wands energy with the Two of Swords. This person doesn't know if they're coming or going at times. Okay. Two of Swords is someone who's on the fence on something. So they're not thinking clearly, or they don't know how to communicate their emotions clearly. They're very much in this energy of wanting to do things independently from time to time, right? Wanting to go towards their own path, but then at times backpedals. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm getting here, this backpedaling. Like, I want to do my own thing. I want to be independent. I want to just like break away, but I'm confused on how to do that. I'm confused on how to exit properly or close something properly or make a decision properly, is how this is coming across. You know, it's like I get the passion and the drive and the feeling is there, right? With the Queen of Wands. They feel, and by the way, the Queen of Wands is intuitive energy also. In the traditional deck, it's a queen sitting with a black cat. So again, I'm getting intuition again with this person. So intuitively, they are in this energy of, being a risk taker. I'm getting here someone who's charismatic, someone who wants to move in a different direction, who's not afraid to do that now, but just doesn't know the how of how that's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's someone who's teetering. Like it's as if, listen, this is how this is coming across, and then I'm going to head to Alicia's reading. But it's coming across as long as this person is getting their ego stroked or being paid attention to, they'll be in this energy of like wanting to move in that path, right? Wanting that new attention, wanting to scout or look at those potential elements, right? Or paths. But then when there is something going on here, whether it's that someone rejects him or whether he feels like, or the other person feels like this isn't as it seems, and this person is stuck there with like, now the other person walked away or ran away or left, then comes back. And then it's like, again, I'm getting this feeling of being teetered, like yes, no, yes, no. Like when I'm getting attention from elsewhere, then I'm in this energy. But then when I am not getting attention, okay, when all of a sudden this independence backfires, then I'm stuck into this, I don't know what to do next. I don't know how to really, do whatever. And I feel that kind of tension here is what's causing this person to be grumpy. They may have the desire to move something in a different direction, but they don't have the clarity, whether it's there's a lot involved in that, moving in a different direction, because the Two of Swords is that energies. You're at a crossroad. Should I go left or should I go right? You know? So sometimes it's easier just to stand in the crossroad and not make a decision, because if I make a decision to go right, I have to do some things here. And if I decide to go left, then I have to do some things here. And maybe he doesn't want to do anything. He'll just sit there at the crossroad, creating drama, being upset, hanging on to the indecision. You see what I'm saying? And still playing with the shenanigans here of entertaining other energies or talking to other people, or however that may be. Daughter of Saline, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. As always, let's remain calm, cool, and collected, because Venus in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde are very powerful energies. So the more that you can create a Zen moment for yourself, remember, what we think about, we bring about. So we want to bring about high energy frequency. All right. Up next, we have Alicia. Alicia, come on down. All right, Alicia, let's see. Who is the ghost situation here? I think you wrote it. Let me see. You wrote, Alicia, why has my past connection with Anush gone MIA? Okay, so basically, why has Anush gone? No, I'm actually gonna, I actually have a premiere coming up at 7. So that's the reason why I'm going to pop off. But listen to this. I might come on later. I might come in by like 9 o'clock at night, my time. So I might come right back up again if I can. Okay. Daniela, I'll come back up. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe I'll hop on at 9 o'clock. So just keep your notifications on, and we'll see how many people I get on that regard. Okay. All right. You're welcome. All right. So let's find out why Anush. Let me see. Wait, hold on a second. Where is the question? I want the question just because I need the Anush. Yes. Why has Anush gone MIA, ghosted, or silence? For Alicia, why has Anush gone silent in regards to Alicia? So before we all go, some of us are going to, chances are, get off soon. So before you do, if you know anyone who's in Aries and you want to give them a good present, something different and unique, take a look at my Patreon shop, where I have the Aries reading, birthday reading for Aries. Wow, this person has 3 things. Okay. I have the Aries reading there. So if you're interested in something unique, a unique gift, feel free to take a look at my Patreon shop. And don't forget that the April readings are going up. And remember to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. I also do a weekly pick a card on my Patreon channel. So if you're interested in buying this week's pick a card, it is there for you as well. Okay. I may be back on at 9 o'clock. I might not. It all depends how I feel. And if I do, and you do have your notification bell on, then you're going to get that alert. Okay. That being said, let's say thank you to Jamie, Ancestral Doorways. Please check out her content as well. She is a YouTube content creator as well. She does star seed readings, pick a cards, as well as astrology. So feel free to take a look at her channel. Go subscribe, give some love over there to Jamie. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at Alicia, who will be the last reading for today. Thank you so much, Jamie, for your love, your support, and for yeah, I just got the alert right now. The Virgo reading for April is coming up literally in about 30 minutes. So I have limited time here. All right. So, Alicia, what's coming across in regards to Anuj, he's gone MIA. Number one, there's something here a little funny here. Okay. There's something that he's been masquerading. Okay. There's some type of drama that may be happening behind the scenes that you may not be aware about. Okay. I do feel that this drama is maybe based on someone else or something else. We'll see how this comes through. Okay. So this could be someone who's entertaining other energies. Okay. So very interesting. They have a ship here. Wow. I never noticed that until now. This person has a ship right here as the pin. So there's a ship. Yeah, it's as if this person wants to move away from this connection, from, this, they did this on purpose. It wasn't an accident. They chose to walk away. Let's find out more information here. They have time for change, to learn something new, to use technology, gadgets, or wisdom. Yeah, I feel this person wanted to find out and have different connections with other people. Okay, this person, is coming across as a person who just wants to get to know others. They just, they may be like a social butterfly. They may be just like very casual. It's not coming across as this person wanting to be or do something like exclusive. It's coming across as someone who's just shooting the breeze. Let's see what happens. Casual energy. And to learn something new, it's coming across as they want to. And by the way, so here in this card, the pin in this person's hair is a ship, and here in this person's hand, there's a compass. It's as if this person just wants to keep checking out other things, other people, other scenarios, other energies. They come across very casual, very not interested into something that is solid right now. This person could be talking to other people on social media. This person could be hanging out and connecting with other people. This person may just see, it's coming across as a very free spirited type of energy. They're not really grounded or solidified here on a connection. They just want to be out and about, is how this is coming across. They also have here Lady of Bosch Egg, okay, ancient wisdom. And I'm getting here a person who, again, is choosing to be silent. This person is quiet. They're not even looking at the future. They're looking at the past. Their eyes are gazing towards the left. So there's something here that they choose. They are choosing to be quiet in regards to this connection or friendship or whatever this may have been, right? And I'm getting that it's all about them just wanting to sow their wild oats, connect with other people. It's not coming across as someone who is seriously wanting to solidify anything. It's coming up as this like Knight of Wands energy, very free spirited and no strings attached type of energy. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. There may be some self-worth issues here, or there may be, like I said before, this card came out a little while ago. They may have other people stroking their ego. Okay. This person has self-worth issues. Okay. And what do I mean by that? I mean, this person at times may seem confident on the outside, but there's some internal things this person doesn't feel too good about. they have their own vulnerabilities, or they may feel inadequate at times. And they may come across as someone who's very charismatic or very, um, you know, happy go lucky, but they have their own insecurities here. Okay. And I feel that this is a type of person who allows people who, how can I say this? Because this person has self-worth issues, it's something like important to them to be in different scenarios where people may want their attention. You know what I mean? There's a sense of validation this person gets in meeting different people, talking to different people, being very free spirited. By the way, this person has the number 5 here. 5, 5, 14. 1 plus 4 is 14. 3 plus 2 is 5. This person may be a life path number, a life path number 5, or there may be something that could be coming up in May during Taurus season where this person is going to see maybe like, are you going to accept this kind of like, you know, I feel like they're going to check to see how strong your boundaries may be. Because this person has an energy where they think that when they come back to a situation, like people are going to be like, oh my God, you're back. You know what I mean? Like, again, stroking of the ego. So this person doesn't do well when they are ignored. They like the validation. They like the hurrah. They like the applause, you know, that type of energy. There may be something here happening in May. So that I can tell you because I have the number of 14. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, and 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So there may be here some 5, 5. And it's interesting because that's my birthday. My birthday is May 5th. So I'm getting, that could be some type of a connection there for this person. All right, let's see what else is coming across here. Seduction. What did I tell you? This person loves to seduce. They love when people, they love the flirts. They love to tease. They love this hooking up type of energy. I told you, third party. Look at it right there. Exactly what I said. Validation, confirmation, third party. This person is not ready to commit or to be in a committed relationship. Okay? So I'm just saying this person is all about the hooking up. And I told you that because of this card right here. To learn something new. Whoa, something is, okay, there we go. So there we go. This because of this energy right here. Yeah. They like that flirty energy. Or they could be a flirt. I told you, Knight of Wands energy is a person who does not want commitment. It's a person who flirts, who teases, and believe it or not, that flirting and that teasing that this person does, it strokes their ego. There's something about it that he gets a kick out of it. He likes it. He likes to lure, to attract, because there's something here about his own self-worth issues. It strokes his ego in a way, you know? And I know it might sound a little weird, but that's how it's coming across. This person, you know, again, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party, temptation. That's their energy right there. And a person in that type of energy isn't a person who's ready to settle down and have a commitment. Oop, Page of Wands. Something just fell. Actually, 2 cards just fell. Page of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Page of Wands is someone who is moving in a new direction. And I told you, this person is always moving in a new direction because they're always out and about trying to connect with someone, DM someone, talk to someone. start the chit-chatting with someone, getting to know someone. This person is always on the move. Page of Wands energy. And they move wherever their desire and their passion and the temptation and the this kind of teasing type of energy, the sexiness, the lure, they go wherever that energy is, they're right behind it. So they're always chasing that energy. And that, like I said, strokes their ego. Okay. Last but not least, Ace of Swords. There's something that this person eventually at some point in time is going to realize. But what they're doing right now is that they're just using this sense of trying even to be very calculated about it. They know who is going to kind of like, in a way, who they can trap in this type of energy. Okay, so they're very selective. They're methodical. Anush is very methodical. Ace of Swords, someone who has the ability to be logical and be very calculating. Okay, so wherever, if there's someone who has low self-esteem, this person right here is the type of person who would be the person who would reach out to a person like that. Why? Because this person is coming across as a narcissist. This person is coming across as a love bomber. This person is coming across as someone who, will do the chaser, runner chaser type of energy. And it's all because this person, again, has some type of self-worth issues, but they're just not ready. They're just not ready to commit. They're not looking for that. They're looking for different things. They're looking from one person to the other person to the other person to the other person. This is hookup energy. This is third party energy. This is someone who has more than one person, talking to more than one person, because they like it. They like the adrenaline of it. They like the passion of it. They like the fiery part of it, and they know exactly what they're doing. Ace of Swords. This is not a dumb cookie over here. This is someone who knows. They are very much aware who they are going to lure in their web of hookups. This person knows who they're going to lure in their third party situation and who is easy bait, someone who's easily tempted. Okay, and he loves the teasing and the flirting, loves to do that. I'm telling you right now. So Alicia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And if you feel like donating to the channel, the Venmo link is down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. I will be coming back later, but that's only going to be for the subscribers who have not gotten a reading yet. Okay, so Alicia, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see all of you soon. Bye-bye.